To the feet once again for more. 1 minute to go as Schnell swings big and misses with the left.
Schnell trying to feint, trying to draw the attack of Pantoja.
Right
He
in the
knows
pocket
if one
once
shot
again.
lands. He knows if one shot lands that Pantoja. Oh, he's down! That's going to be the finish!
Pantoja ends it just like that. To show respect to his opponents.
Look at this. Matt Schnell comes rushing in, takes a big right hand over the top as he's looking for that body shot. Beautiful work. Pantoja steps in for one more. Goddard was there to save the fighter. Here we go again. Looks for the body shot, but leaves himself vulnerable to that right hook. Pantoja, footwork beautiful, steps out of the way. Here we go again. Bang! Right hand right down the nose. You can see the balance immediately.
Good straight right. Instead of a right hand from Pantoja. That's so crazy that that's the same attack Cejudo got him with.
Yep.
That's the same exact attack Cejudo got him with, and Pantoja trains with Henry at times.
That's it.
I mean, same
Alexandre Pantoja knocks out Wilson Hayes. Maybe that guy can. How about Pantoja's handiwork tonight?
You see him just, he's in big trouble there. He gets dropped, and Pantoja closes the show with a barrage of punches. Big left hands there. Wilson went for the deep half. He tried to escape, tried to get half guard here. You see him try to grab the legs, but he was too compromised. Beautiful straight right by Pantoja, and a fantastic submission. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with this flyweight division, but this young man has massive potential.
He's got his shoulder. Pahupa said he was going to finish it. That's tight, Joe.
I'm telling you, you can put a guy right across the face.
Pantoja. At his cannibalistic best tonight. $50 fight night credit at tricono.com.
Now, this was just crazy. He stood right in front of him and just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just walked him down and threw bombs at him. And now look at the beauty in which he takes his back. He trips him, gets him to the ground, and then just flawless technique in taking the back. Now we're gonna see the actual finish itself. Again, I don't think it was under the chin. I think it was just across the face. Yeah, look at this. He's just on the jaw. And he's not even behind the head. He's on top of the head and on the jaw and just crushes everything.
Could you imagine how tight that is to make Alex Perez tap to that?
Incredible.
Siri doing a good job of controlling the left arm of Pantoja. You can see Pantoja's left arm is actually under the arm of Neil Siri, under the left arm of Neil Siri. And he feels as long as he can control that one hand, Pantoja's unable to finish the rear naked choke.
It's a tight body lock where he laces his leg in behind the right thigh of Siri.
That looks good, that looks good. He's tightening that in, that's sliding under the chin. Siri's trying to hand fight.
There's a tap.
Beautiful
Submission
work.
victory for Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
Beautiful work here on the takedown. This is really what changed the landscape of the fight. It was very 50-50 up to that point. Pantoja was dictating the clinch, but the punching exchanges were quite even. But then once he got that takedown, he progressed to mount. He took the back in the scramble and sunk in the rear naked choke. And as good as the hand fighting of Siri was in the beginning, he was able to slide that under the chin, and that slow squeeze was able to get to the jugular and restrict his airways. Beautiful win for a top-ranked fighter. Very impressive.
Get that right arm in, and now we're trying to squeeze it. And he'll try to stretch out the long body of Iruka Sasaki. Not under the chin, but can Sasaki survive this one? Now it's under the chin. Now he's in trouble. Wow, and Sasaki trying to fight that hand. And he taps!
Look at this. Look how he's on for leg lock. He switches position. Beautiful scramble to the back. One hook in, and from there, it's just composure right there. He goes for it with just one hook. And that's when he gets the second hook in. Beautiful stuff. As soon as the arm is underneath the neck, it is all over. Beautiful stuff. Alexandre Pantoja, rear naked choke finish on the rear naked choke specialist. Nothing like that.
I tell you what, man, Erceg looks sharp from the outside. He's a sharpshooter. Schnell's got to get in the pocket and force this guy into exchanges. That's where he's having his best success, because if he stays on the outside, he's going to get sharpshooted all night. He's doing good now, but he's got to try to force some action in the pocket. That's where he's going to have this.
That'll do it, the walk-off KO!
He's dictating, right? So look, there. Just right at the end of the punch. It's the perfect bend in the elbow. It's the perfect, look at that. Straight left hook. Unbelievable by Erceg.
All right, let's hear how it sounded in real time if we could.
That's it right there. Yeah.
And there's the reaction from the coaches.
Yeah, and I'm not being critical because, as you said, they're very, very good guys, highly, highly talented, but
Just like that, Jonathan Martinez ends it.
clean knee, straight up the middle, right to the jaw. Let's take a listen.
High impact. Corner told Yanez, if you want to go southpaw, that might be the way to do it, but he hasn't done that. He stayed orthodox and left that left leg in danger. Oh, and he eats another one, and that might do it.
That's it.
There are two men who have multiple TKOs via leg kick in UFC history. Jonathan Martinez is one of them.
Let's keep on Nashi going. Thank you. Keep that Nashi going.
Man, look at this inside kick. I mean, it landed to the shin there, but it was just the blasting of the leg. It just was too much to the knee. You could see the swelling on the knee of Yanez.
And Martinez just keeping him guessing with that left kick.
Yeah, Cub has a good poker face. I think that one hurt a bit.
Between the left high kick, the left inside kick, and the left teep, that's what Martinez is using really well.
Oh, man, he rolls to his back, and that's going to do it. Jonathan Martinez kicks his way to his biggest victory.
Let's take a look again. Just smashing the inside of that leg. He's such a dynamic striker, like Dom said, from that southpaw position, which already makes him extremely more dangerous than if he was even orthodox from there. You see Cub just, I mean, this is even unnecessary. That leg kick did it all. Bravo.
Man, so smooth with that head kick is Martinez. He just throws it up there and lets his shin do the work.
Well, if we're looking at the weapons as signs, he's got an overhand right, a left hook, and a double leg. So look at Martinez. Beautiful knee movement backwards.
That's it. Jonathan Martinez, too much, and he gets the knockout in round number 3.
I mean, look at this, backwards, right, left knee up the middle. Bam, as Sainz is moving in. Beautiful timing, and that's just 2-3 rounds of throwing knees and being able to read it. Right here, bam, right at the last second before he hits the fence. Perfectly placed, then gets the finish. Referee comes in at the perfect time on that one. Great job, ref.
So go out there now and let it fly, let it go. You're good enough to be in there with it. You belong in there.
It's one thing to enjoy fight week and take it well. Big shot there from Aldo, and he puts it together on top. Jose Aldo gets busy on the feet. Body shot. The body shot. Marcano is wobbled, but trying to hang in.
The knee to the face.
Jose Aldo turning back the crowd. Jose Aldo, blind knockout.
Wow. Here we go again. Left hook. Body.
Big time shots. Volume. He sensed the finish. Went after it. And boy, exclamation point for Jose Aldo.
Great combinations.
Oh, look at that knee from Aldo. This is the opening he was looking for, and that is it. John Shirley calls it. And then all of a sudden, Aldo pounced.
That was an excellent job. You know, Rolando Perez was really doing very well on his feet. You know, Jose Aldo is a world-class striker. And here he just came in with a really low jab to the body, which is a high-risk, low-reward maneuver in MMA.
One of these men will probably get a shot at the champ, and right off the bat, it is over. It is absolutely over. Kenny, that was unbelievable.
You know, this is why everybody
everybody at 145 wants to avoid this guy. You don't know what he's going to do. He's coming at you from different angles, and everything he throws, he wants to knock you out.
Yeah, he's got him flinching, he's got him hopping. He don't even know what to do.
Even when he misses with the kicks, and now the flurry starts, and Chris Mickle's in trouble. That's it. That is it.
Boom, that knee, he keeps catching people walking and he throws it so fast. Mickle's hurt. That thing hit him right in the sternum. And then it's just, that thing just about took his head off. And then it's just, you know what, boom, 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 boom. There's no reason at that point not to stop it. Good stoppage. That should have dang near hurt somebody.
Sorry, I'm just admiring the power of the kicks.
Oh, and a
Please
big
stop.
right from Aldo. Drops Brookins to the canvas, and he's in real trouble.
I can't believe this kid survived this long.
That's it.
Wow, awesome.
Troy Waugh has to stop the fight. Watch the speed of this exchange.
Right hand, just right on the button. He's been doing it all night, but finally caught a good shot. Here he fades from the left hook attempt of Jonathan Brookins. Look at that right hand, perfect. Right there on the button, turned his hips into it. Oh, thank God he almost kicked him in the head. And here, I'm just hoping he doesn't hurt himself because obviously Jose Aldo's going for a title here pretty soon.
You start popping a guy with punches, a shorter guy like that, they're going to start ducking, and then that opens up the uppercuts and the knees. See a good little right hand there. Manny wobble, there's an uppercut. Manny's hurt, Jose Aldo on his back, unloading. Oh, hard uppercuts by Aldo.
This is it.
This fight is all over. Jose Aldo retains his title. Instinct. But catches Manny. Oh, the upper. He had caught him with the shot before that, and that's where he smelled blood. That's where he knew Manny was hurt. He gets behind him, and then what power punches right under the armpit of Manny. Uppercuts, and Manny's body goes limp. Bang, big uppercut, but there's a right hand before that buckled his legs, and that's where he smelled blood. That's where he went in for the kill. What instincts, what finishing skills by champion Jose Aldo.
Going first. Oh! That got Stevens' attention. Jose Aldo to the body. What a body shot by Jose Aldo. Stevens trying to rally through adversity here, DC. What a body shot by Jose Aldo. And he's still wincing. Jeremy still wincing in pain. Stevens in a world of trouble here. Yeah, but Jeremy's doing a good job, though. He's holding the hand and showing the ref that he's still there. It's over now. That'll do it. The King of Rio is back. You saw Aldo just kind of slipping those punches by Stevens. Right there, he went right body shot, left body shot. Jeremy could not hide the pain. Hey, it's that liver. It happened earlier, and what did we say? It shuts your body down. It does not matter what your mind is telling you. Your body shut down, it's over. Now look at this. Once Jeremy goes to his belly there, that's a position of the fight's over. I believe the referee made the right call. You can't roll to your belly there and take unanswered shots. I know it wasn't many, but it was enough to stop the fight. Great job by Jose Aldo.
Chance on Jung's right shoulder separated off that last combination.
And the big attack continues. Yeah, you can see something sticking out. He's trying to adjust it.
Aldo saw it and started kicking at it.
And now Aldo has him on the ground. He could finish the fight right here.
This just showcases the touch.
Jose Aldo looking for the finish. Trying to defend his belt. And it is all over. Jose Aldo remains the UFC featherweight champion.
And here it is. Jung engages, and you can see the shoulder pop right out after that overhand right.
Brutal. He's trying to pop it back in, Brian.
Watch, he throws this overhand right, and his shoulder immediately comes out from the impact of the back of Jose Aldo's head. He tries to pop it back in, and the champion sees that. Yeah, and Jung is holding onto his shoulder from that position. He's just not able to continue here. And again, we've seen it before with the champion. He just needs that sliver of an opening to finish a fight.
He's hurt bad. Steve Mazzagatti taking a close look.
That was awesome what he did with the leg. You see how his left leg was over the top? That was a bad way to mount. That's the right way to mount. That was awesome.
Steve Mazzagatti is going to be stepping in here momentarily.
Daniel needs to get his left foot in front of him and just shove him off. He's not getting anything done in this position right here in the half guard.
Nogueira has completely gone into offensive mode, and Steve Mazzagatti will watch this. If
he needs to work the sweep
to defend himself, he's gonna end it.
See, his right hand is stuck right now. Jose Aldo's
That's it. No. Mazzagatti has seen enough, and Alexander Nogueira has taken enough.
Here you see he's going to throw that right hand right down the middle. And that was his lead side, too. That is really a powerful strike. Here he blocked off any type of sweep, controlled the hands, came to the top, came down punching. And this is just the end of it. He started, once he got the proper way to mount, he came across the top.
And Brown's in trouble. Brown is in trouble as Aldo goes to the mount. Now he takes the back. And we have not seen the champion in this situation before. Jose Aldo now is just teeing off on Mike Brown. Brown trying to survive. And that's it. Steve Mazzagatti ends it.
Looked like he was just covering up, and that's one of the rules we all know as fighters. If you're not intelligently defending yourself and the other guy's raining down heavy leather, whether it's hitting full blast or if it's catching your gloves, they will stop the fights. Right here, Mike Brown, you know, he's trying to get the legs out, but he had to make more of an effort, and at this point you give up the mount again, you switch over. You can't just sit here and protect yourself because they will stop the fight. Here you see the blows coming down. They're not pitter-patter shots coming from Jose Aldo. At this point, the referee, Mazzagatti, has to protect the fighter, and like it or not.
Yeah, he picked a nice left hook for a second there. Oh, and again, Shogun's on his heels.
Big shot here.
Oh,
The Lionheart comes forward.
Shogun's on the ground. How is he still standing?
Right hand. Anthony Lion Smith takes out another legend.
Amazing! So let's take a look at this. He caught Shogun with a nice check hook, which forced Shogun to rush forward, straight onto a kick. Now, Shogun rocks back on his heels for a second, but here, Smith moves forward behind a barrage of punches. Shogun's backing up. You can see he rocks back against the fence and takes one big shot over the top. Look at that, nice right hand to the side of the temple. Shogun rocks back on his heels, and here comes the rush. Watch this, is it an elbow up against the fence? He backs him up, there it is, elbow to the temple. Cuts him, switches him off, and Mark Goddard saves him. Look at this reaction from his corner team.
Looks like he is going to try to take down Smith in this fight.
Smith looking for that knee, framing off with that elbow.
There it is, that's it. That's it.
And one for good measure, Anthony Lionheart Smith by knockout tonight.
Look at this. Here's the overhook. Boom. And there's the knee. Perfect position. And we saw it coming, and Rashad should have seen it coming too.
That's clinch work one-on-one, is you can't let your head hang out there. Everybody knows, wrestlers, as soon as they come into MMA, you can't let your head hang out in that danger zone. And he kept it there a little too long. He saw the strength of Anthony Smith from the beginning. Looked like the stronger guy.
Nice counterattack by Anthony Smith. Oh, big kick from Lionheart. Anthony Smith. That's it. Lionheart finishes Andrew Sanchez. Early in the round, and perhaps that compromised Sanchez a little bit. Here is how it ended, Bry.
He sensed he was tired, hit him with the right hand, and then just perfect timing in that right high kick, and there was no delay. He knew Sanchez could recover quickly. He jumped on him and sealed the deal. And it was the knee. Oh, the knee connects.
He needs to fire some combinations and move forward. Keep Lombard on his heels. That right hand's landing.
There goes Lombard. Anthony Smith has
beautiful right hand by Anthony Smith.
He called for the finish all week.
Right down the middle. Bam! Goes around the left hand of Lombard, follows it up with the left hand straight, and that was a combination. It was just a right hand, pull back, left hook, right straight. Boxing 101.
I think he was just trying to get out of the way of a big punch.
And off balance, right?
Sayers pounces on him, nevertheless, stacking him up.
There he goes, trying to choke.
Looking for the triangle choke is Lionheart Anthony Smith.
That's deep. He's got to keep that on.
And it's over. Anthony Smith taps out Lumumba. Sayers.
And as soon as he got to his back, Smith looking to trap that right arm of Sayers right here, get the leg around. Once he's there, it's all about the figure four. You see him lock it, pull his knees up, and just hold it nice and tight. But when he pulls his head down, now he's getting choked with his own arm. Sayers choking himself with his own arm.
Smith goes back to the elbow now, and knee gets through. Ooh. Smith snaps Mutapcic's head back with that right hand. Oh! Drops him with the elbow! Oh, Mutapcic in trouble! Anthony Lionheart Smith!
Oh, absolutely. Eats the right hand there, but time and time, beautiful elbow over the top in the clinch, using some of his natural gifts. He's long, tall, flexible. He did an excellent job all night keeping his range, keeping his distance, but we saw the diversity in his attack on the feet.
And such a big guy, you know, they're just going to slide off eventually unless he can drag him down with his weight. He's going underneath the arms and trying to pull them forward so that he has no base. Great job.
And 11 submission wins for Anthony Smith.
Nice elbow there from Smith.
Gustafson's trying to move, but he's tied up in this position. Big body triangle position here from Smith.
Nice work from Anthony Smith. He's going to keep trying to flatten him out.
Sneaking his left arm under the chin of Gustafsson.
Gustafsson's built his base up, but he's not defending the neck here. Anthony Smith.
Out.
Oh, that's
this looks like an attempt.
Anthony Smith gets the rear naked choke finish.
Lionheart Smith.
Wow.
Gustafsson goes for this takedown. Shoots in.
Look at that.
He tries for this single leg, but then he tries to commit to this judo throw, and Anthony Smith just too strong, too much of a base, collapses him, gets to the back, throws that hook in right away, and he immediately goes to work the whole time, even when he's hanging off the back. He's starting with those punches and beautiful elbows, perfectly legal, right to the ear, to the side of the head of Alex Gustafsson, and then ultimately squeezes on, and Gustafsson has to tap, and this arena is silent.
And this blood only makes it easier to slide the forearm under the chin as well. If Smith decides he's going to squeeze this.
Really going for it now.
Oh, Oezdemir starting to go red in the
trying
face.
to hang on. Does not want to tap. Under a minute to go, but plenty of time for Smith.
That's desperation in the face of Volkan Oezdemir.
And now further under the chin.
Now he's fighting. Let's see if Smith goes palm to palm. With 45 seconds, you've got to think there's one good squeeze there that could get this fight finished. Oh, there it is.
When it's under the chin now, Oezdemir does not want to tap.
There it is. Another finish.
Lionheart Smith, wow, continues his rise to the top.
As T-Mobile. And it was a back and forth fight. Past the second round, third round, that's when Anthony Smith started landing the punches. Look at this kick that took the legs out from Volkan Oezdemir back and forth, but it was the takedown. Look at it right around the guard. Both hooks in, beautiful pressure, squeeze. Remember, this is a guy whose nose had become a blood fountain, could not breathe. Look at this tight rear naked choke under the chin, and that is all she wrote. Beautiful submission win for Anthony Lionheart Smith.
Those long limbs to work, and now he'll break on it.
He's going to reach under that thigh, but that shoulder is what's keeping Devin Clark still in here right now.
Now he's trying to hammer away, and now posts on the neck.
There it is.
There's
Wow.
the tap! Anthony Lionheart Smith.
Look at that right hand. I think he was like, okay, all right, I'm going to take this monster down who's swinging big, giant right hands at me. Nice double underhook, cuts that angle, gets the takedown, starts working, and then Devin Clark got a little comfortable being on top and just got thrown up on this triangle. And then he didn't even have to get the arm fully across the body. The squeeze that Anthony had there was enough. And gets the tap. Beautiful triangle choke there from Anthony Smith.
Oh! On his knee, goes for a takedown immediately.
That was the first kick that Smith landed, and he dropped him with it.
Amazing.
His leg looks, I mean, like Henry Cejudo against Demetrius Johnson. It looks like.
Exactly the same thing. He's got that drop foot going on. Now watch when he gets up. Let's watch when he gets up.
This corner cam, excuse me, brought to you by Body Armor, the official.
It's done.
That's it. That's probably going to be it.
Oh, his foot's all messed up. I mean, you watch that beautiful outside leg kick as Crew tried to stand. Yeah, just deaded the nerve. That is a fantastic technique by Anthony Smith. Crew was able to secure some takedowns, but the leg kick landed right behind the knee as he goes to step. Leg just goes dead.
I love what you're seeing Petrino do. Oh, nasty one shot.
What he done?
Lays him out.
Vitor Petrino. Big
What a
time
shot.
knockout.
I mean, here it is. Let's take a look. Boom! As, again, I said, Mikauska's coming in with that leaping left hook. It could have been a straight right, Oh no, it was a jab, but whatever, it was a left hook from Vitor Petrino with a lot of power.
Well, through the first round, every jab had a major effect from Vitor Petrino.
Strikes are a little more labored. Very good thought there by Muradov. Go to the body. That's one thing they haven't done. No kicks, no punches to the body.
Vitor Petrino!
Right here, you see them come together. Petrino throws a knee, back fist. He gets hit with a left hand that drops him. Steps in and lands another big right hand that just flattens him. Referee jumps in to save him. What a shot by Petrino. Right on the side of the head. If it happens a minute later, John,
you're a wizard.
I want you to make some bets for me.
Bro, I say it because really of the presence of those
bro,
coaches.
he's got it. He's got it.
Vitor Petrino's first career win by submission.
He has gotten better, and when that arm triangle showed itself, he took it, jumped on and got the finish.
What a physical specimen this guy is. Boy, if his technique tightens up and he gets more of these, it's just such an impressive guy. And once he got the mount, he immediately secured that left arm, trapped it against his neck, did a fantastic job of cinching this up, applying pressure. Never even got out of mount, really.
But Danny Roberts, to his credit, taking flying knee!
Michel Pereira!
Wow! All right, it starts with a flying knee, a straight right, and that's it. And Michel Pereira does not run in. Look at this. Man, this guy is explosive. And look at this. Boom! Straight right, right down the middle. Let's take one more. Oh, man. And there's no tell. He just leaps up into the air like it's nothing.
Petrosky, a standout wrestler in high school, wrestled in college as well, several different schools. And he said the great wrestlers of Pennsylvania are starting to link up with the great boxers of Philadelphia. Now he sat down, though. Michel Pereira trying to hammer his way to victory. Wow! Welcome to the middleweight division, Michel Pereira.
This fight, look, down the pipe.
Boom.
Perfect.
One
and he was even a little blocked also.
To the jaw. I mean, that was a clean shot. It's just the natural power of the man, which is only emphasized now that he's 185 pounds. You can see the frame is much bigger. He's a very explosive man.
It would have felt really cool.
He heard him to the body.
Knee upstairs.
He got the choke. He got it.
Nasty.
He got it.
He was done with the striking, though. But that's it. He's gone.
He's out.
That will do it. 7 in a row for the oncoming Michel Pereira.
Here's the body kick. Look at him point to toe. Digging it right on the belt line. That was perfect. Right above the UFC on the belt. Alexandre just threw as hard as he could. Let me get some respect. And then look at that body shot. Oh, he hit him right on the liver shot. And he goes and he chokes him out. But I mean, you usually see a guy hit a guy in the liver with the left hand because you're in split stances. For him to throw a right hand and get it right in the right spot to hurt Erceg like that is very impressive. And we know how tough Erceg is.
Yes.
Michel Pereira just showing everybody what he truly is about. And I mean, when he fights like this, everybody should be on notice because this dude's a real deal.
You can argue in 2020. This
oh my goodness! Oh, he chased the finish. Oh, he's got his neck.
Stop! Michel Pereira gets the late finish to boot. A huge night.
I mean, he went belly to back suplex here by Pereira. Great mat, as we call it, a mat return in wrestling, and jumps his back. Gets under for the choke. We won't see the tap here where the angle's behind us, but obviously Chris Taioni saw it in there. I don't know if he's going to... Oh, it looked like he went to fight the hand. It looked like Imadaev went to fight the hands, and Chris Taioni interpreted that as a tap.
Throws from a lot of different angles. DC mentioned the speed discrepancy, which is obvious, and pinpoint shot to the body yet again.
Yeah, if he just keeps following that up.
Well, major news, fight fans. UFC Fight Pass is the new exclusive home for LFA. Watch replays of the final 2 events of 2019 and get ready for a full slate of new live events beginning in 2020. Sign up for UFC Fight Pass today. All right, under a minute to go. We'll show you the round-by-round strikes. Advantage Muradov throughout. Oh! There it is! The walk-off KO for Makhmud Muradov!
Oh, boy!
Big one for Mach tonight.
He's thrown that over and over again, man. That right hand to the body, and he took that same right hand and brought it over the top. You saw Smith over and over take his hand down after the body shot would land, and this time Muradov just went right over the top with a perfect overhand right on the tip of the chin. Go to sleep. I mean, he was done before he even hit the mat.
Make a miss. Make a miss. Hey! Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Flying knee lands for Muradov. Oh, another knee. Could be the beginning of the end here. And the corner just said, Makhmud Muradov with another third-round stoppage win.
That's so crazy, John, that we were in the coach's corner.
At a quote at Geico.com, easy.
You don't normally see or we are in the coach's corner as this happens, right? And he hit him with his wrist. But the kid's so powerful. Look at this. He kind of hit him with his wrist.
Yeah, it was like right here with the forefingers, but it was right behind the ear. And when you get hit there, it just takes all of your equilibrium away, and then a flying knee and just some bombs to finish things off.
To work. He just goes to work, keeps throwing until Jason Herzog has no choice but to stop the fight.
And he's going to go. He's got it.
He's got it. That's a wrap. Oh, my goodness. Jamal's out. Is he out?
Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
It's not good.
That looked like maybe
his arm's broken.
A dislocation, or that's definitely broken. It's dislocated for sure.
Flopping around. It's completely broken. Oh my God! Look at his arm just flopping around.
And
that is crazy.
He's going to stop the
Just
fight.
stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Oh my
finishes
God.
Jamal Hill
in
round 1. Play brought to you by Nemiroff Bold Character since 1872. Paul, if you got a weak stomach, may want to turn away.
Oh, I don't want to call it, but I will. I'll talk it. Listen, it's already, there it is. He locks it in. That's already done. That's locked in. It's gone right there. Then Paul Craig twists it about 4 different ways.
He looks at the referee, by the way, who should have stopped the fight at that juncture.
Yeah, he tried to. Paul Craig tried to say, hey, look, it's broken. It's dislocated. I don't want to have to land these elbows. And it looks like Jamal Hill is tapping, but that's just because he has no control over that arm anymore.
It also gives you very little options to move your head when you're in this position.
Which means you're going to take some shots. Last 10 seconds in this round and contest.
Oh, look at this! Beautiful work by Paul Craig.
Big triangle set up.
Oh, that's up! Wow!
In the dying seconds.
What a comeback from Paul Craig! Here's the 10-second counter. So with 7, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, he's clamped on. He's squeezing, and as soon as the bell goes, the tap's right there before it. That's very incredibly impressive from Paul Craig to squeeze so hard in such a few seconds. Amazing. What a good lesson for Ankalaev, who was dominating that fight from start to finish. And what a confidence booster from Paul Craig.
Craig's career by submission.
Now look, I talked about being his debut, and he looked very, very good for a debuting fighter in first round. Triangle attempt here. He's going to try and suck in the head of De Silva. Avoids it so far. Transitioning now to an arm bar. See if he can get the leverage. He's got to break the grip, and then he'll have it tight. Oh, he loses grip of the wrist. Now he's got to extend it.
It is all over. Paul Craig by submission.
Eats the big right hand. Comes forward, gets the clinch, and makes a decision. Overhook, pulls him in here to butterfly guard. That's a man who's very confident in his jiu-jitsu. Excellent adjustment there. As De Silva is looking to swing the legs to the left, he brings his feet back, looks for the triangle, adjusts, goes to the armbar. And here, when he re-grips around the wrist, controls that, the left leg position there is really pushing that leg to get the head back. He gets the finish.
Off of him and not gotten back up to his feet. Oh my God.
Oh my God. No way.
1:10 left
finish this. I mean, that's not it.
That is a tight triangle.
That is
extremely tight.
Paul Craig has done it again. Wow. Almost gets knocked out. Here he is eating heavy shots. Trying to grab the ankle. He passes to the side, back into guard, lands a couple more shots. Here he is again, just swarming, but Krylov gets a little reckless, throws the right leg over the shoulder, and boom, there it is. You know when Paul Craig has it locked in with the power that he has, and more importantly, the technique, you have no choice but to tap. Paul Craig does it again.
I think he's winning the fight still.
Yeah.
But be a little closer, you know, like he needs to do some real damage here. Yes, like this. This is what he needs to do.
Right, if you look at the body of this 14 minutes, right, you feel like Erceg who's probably winning the fight. Sweet. And he goes straight to a triangle. That was pretty. Sweet to a triangle, but
nice by Erceg. Yeah, stuff those hands back in. 2 in or 2 out. That's how you defend a triangle. 2 hands in or 2 hands out.
Keep it simple.
Yep.
Nice for Craig the second time.
No, he might
and he's in. That's it. That's it.
Oh my goodness. Paul bears you Craig by submission.
Right here, look at that. Wrist control, sweep. Leg goes up, triangle real tight. Arm pushed across. Kennedy just inexperienced. Didn't know what he was supposed to do in that situation. You don't jump and flip over to your back there. You don't jump and flip over to your back. Forward pressure in, start trying to get off to a side. It's the only way to defend once the triangle's in deep like that. Inexperience caused Erceg there.
He said, how am I supposed to fight these guys or knock them out when they don't have necks? Fortunately, Maheda has a neck. And he also
and a big right hand as he drew it behind that big shots.
This could be it. This could be it.
Heavy left hands. Maheda somehow surviving here.
Referee taking a good look. He's got the hooks. He's got the
and there's the test.
Wow. Paul Craig. Amazing.
Scotland stand up for the Scot.
Yeah, Maheda trying to get the single leg. Craig sees it, lands a good knee, and then that one was a big one. Put him flat on his back. First one was kind of, there it is, yeah, that connected. The patella to the chin is not a good mix. And then a couple of big shots there. To be honest, Maheda wanted out of there. He was waiting for the referee. Referee was giving him time. Craig steps in, gets the rear naked choke, and that is it.
Yeah, I think that's a good work there. Paul Craig can keep landing these elbows.
Oh, these are nice. Big elbows
from Paul Craig.
Heavy attack.
Giving a shelling to Andre Muniz here.
And they're sharp elbows.
Using the sharp points.
20 seconds.
Referee taking a good look. Paul Craig in a new division gets a big win in London.
This reversal. This is great. A great sweep attempt here from Muniz, but look at how Paul feels it coming, rolls through, gets to side control, right into half guard, and he starts over gets the knee across the belly, straight into mountain. This is where he really did some good work, showing some good wrinkles, new wrinkles to his game, being aggressive with these elbows. We already know he's got the great submission skills from the back position, showed some good striking throughout this fight, had some good takedowns in this match as well against a really, really good grappler in himself, Muniz. That's a huge performance for Paul Craig.
Armbar triangle.
Nice, he framed and blocked that shot. He's already touched on it.
He is inch by inch making this more and more uncomfortable for Antigulov.
Puts at the back of the knee.
Oh, there it is.
Antigulov was too occupied with
and that's
the
all
punches.
on the shin, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the angle. Angles make strangles.
Oh.
There's a It is submission number 12.
Wow.
For Paul Craig.
Well, there's a little bit of a discussion going on in Antigulov's corner here, but Paul Craig just clamped that on perfectly. I mean, look at this. He's controlling the arm, he throws the leg over the shoulder, and then he crosses the legs to control him for long enough so he can cinch the legs up. Gets the ankle in the back of the knee, gets the angle cut perfectly. Angles make strangles, as John Gooden says, and then he gets that squeeze triangle.
Paul Craig in an excellent position here. Not good for Shogun. Flattened out against the cage. Nowhere to move. This could be it. This could be it.
Shogun, get out of there. Do something for him.
Tap strikes. Wow. Bear to Craig gets closure in his rivalry with Shogun Rua.
There's the oil check. How rude.
This replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
At that point, Joe, you're trying to do anything in your power to stay upright because you know you're fatigued. But right here, you see Paul Craig. He flattens him out. Once the hips are down, a 220-pound man on top of you, dropping bombs like this, Shogun Rua knows I'm whipped. He hears Herb Dean telling him, Shogun, you got to improve. He knew he was whipped. Tonight's night is night, and Paul Craig puts an end to a fight that was very competitive in the beginning, but what a performance by Paul Craig.
Yeah, just beautiful back mount here, total complete control, and Shogun just had nowhere to go.
I mean, you ain't going nowhere.
Smart fighters. Caio went to college 3 years for chemistry before dropping out to focus on fighting, and Jesse Murray got his degree. Consultant.
He's making Murray miss now. This is smart. This could be what gets him the contract.
Caio going for the finish, landing some big elbows, and that is in a first-round finish for Caio Borralho. Will it be enough the second time around?
Performance, beautiful left hand. He took his time though, right? Not overly aggressive in the beginning. You got to figure your opponent out. It's one thing to watch tape. It's another thing to be inside that octagon with them. He lands that laser beam, goes in, starts landing these huge hammer fists, switches to these big right hands. And look, once he knew he had him wobbled, Caio goes in and immediately gets the finish.
Turn away from the fence. Very annoying for Michel here.
If you laid the chalk on over 1.5 rounds, cash that ticket, but maybe just barely.
That's under the chin.
That arm is under the chin, and there's the tap. Caio Borralho with the UFC finish he's been looking for.
How angry he is. He's been winning, this guy. Nice power double A, runs it all the way through. Running those feet is key, people. You got to be running your feet if you're going to finish these double legs. Then he takes the back from that half guard position, throws this body triangle in, and he's on the hands perfectly. He starts getting the hand fight going, and right here he gets it right under the chin, locks it in, and that's all she wrote.